Greetings, I am Crossknights, and this is just a general update video, because I swear it's been like half a year, maybe more than that, since I've done an update video. I almost did an update video in May to say that I was moving back to New York from Arizona, but then I didn't get that video up before I moved, so there was no point in that. But, you know, obviously I made it safely. That was a few months ago at this point. I have a whole bunch of video of our trip across the country, and I was hoping to make like a travel video about that. I don't know if it's going to happen, though, because there's a lot of problems with the GoPro that was mounted on the car, and now it's been so long that I don't remember the parts that weren't recorded. If I had edited it right after the trip, I would have been able to fill in the blanks for everyone, but we'll see. I might still do something with that. In addition, I have been able to get back into the groove of things, which is good. Like, the other thing I was going to say is that there's going to be a long period where there's no videos, but lately I've been doing pretty well. Coming into August, I might be taking trips back to my hometown more often, and there might be some breaks in the video uploading. I don't know. We'll see. So that's, you know, I wanted to mention that. If suddenly there aren't videos for a week, sorry. I'm doing my best to backlog things, but rebuild actually takes a very long time to edit because I cut out a whole bunch of things. And since it's HD, there's extra processing and all types of other boring stuff that doesn't really matter. So, alright, so there's that. The other thing is that Companion Cube has compiled our worlds from the Terraria Let's Plays that we did. There was, I think, 3 full Let's Plays. One of them never happened. One of them, Douglas was going to plan this, like, War of the Worlds thing, but it just never happened. So there was a world for that. There was me, Relic Ty, and Companion's original Let's Play of Terraria that's on his channel. There's a link in the description. Then there's my Terraria Let's Play, link in the description. My Terraria Let's Play had, like, 7, 8, 9 people, not all at the same time, I think just total. So it was a pretty mass undertaking. We played all the way through the last update. I don't know if we're going to play the new update. I know a few of my friends want to, but I don't know if I'm interested in recording it. We might, though. Me, Relic, and Companion have talked about doing like a fresh start, and we might not. I don't know. If you guys are really interested in a new Terraria thing, you know, maybe that'll spur me a little bit, but I don't know if it will. So the waiting queue, I mean, I guess I just want to mention some random things. The waiting queue podcast is still going on, for those who don't know. It only happens like once or twice a month now. It's on Mondays at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And if it's running, I will always try to have an announcement video. So if you go to my channel and there's no announcement video, there's probably no podcast. But that's when it happens. If you want to catch up any of the podcasts that we have, they're on the waiting queue channel. So here's the other thing. Lately, I've been checking my YouTube inbox, which still exists. You can send personal messages to people on YouTube. It's just they're hidden, and I don't get notifications for them, so I have to check it periodically. But I've been getting a number of requests from like indie devs to play their early access games, and I did one. That was Trouble in the Manor. I think that was interesting. It's a little bit of an odd situation, because a lot of times I'll play it and I'll just be like, this isn't great, and if it's not great, I'm going to say so. If it's really not great, I might just not make a video. I'm only going to do them if I feel like the concept is interesting. I just recorded one for a game called Nature's Zombie Apocalypse, which it's a pretty fun game. I wouldn't pay the amount that they're asking for it, but it's pretty cool on 2 players. It's nice for little short bursts, but it's not anything you're going to marathon or anything. You're just play for hours and hours. But I kind of want to ask, are people interested in that type of thing? Should I be taking codes from indie devs and making early access games? Because if you've listened to the podcast, you know my opinions on early access. I feel like it's, in the end, like pretty detrimental. It's a good thing for indie developers because they might be able to make a game and improve on a game that they wouldn't be able to do otherwise. Like, if they had to wait for it to be fully finished, they might not be able to. They might not have the manpower or the funding, and it also gives them free beta testing. But the fact is they're asking for money during these beta tests. They're basically asking for money to join your beta, which is fine if the game is completed. Like, games that have done this right, Starbound did it right. Don't Starve probably did it the best out of anyone. But, some companies just never finish the game. Like, you'll buy an early access game, they'll promise a whole bunch of features, and then it craps out. I mean, Cube World comes to mind. That was a huge one. I remember, like, they kept on promising all these things, and the guy just, like, couldn't anymore. He just ran out of money, time, and interest, from what I understand. This is all conjecture. I don't actually know his reasons for stopping. And I guess the other problem that I'm a little bit against it, like doing full, huge Let's Plays, and this is why there hasn't been, like, a Starbound thing, which there might be in the future, but I played Don't Starve, the beta, really early. I burnt myself out on it, and then I didn't want to play the main game, even though it was way better, just because I burnt myself on the beta. And of course, Rebuild was an early access game. I did a video while it was in early access, but I said very specifically, one video, because I knew that if I played that game a lot, I would have screwed myself, I would have not wanted to play the main game, and the Let's Play that I'm doing currently of the full game might not have happened, because I would have just been done. So there's something to be said about playing a nice, finished, polished product that doesn't have any crap to it, that has all of the features that they promise, that you know what you're paying for. And it just seems like this early access thing, like, just people can get burned. I mean, think of all, like, the like, DayZ-type zombie games that people are burned at. But, okay, so that's my, that's my rant against early access. My question is, are people interested in seeing these? Because I've been getting a number of, like, early access requests from different indie games. I just wonder if I should be doing them or not. So did you like Trouble at the Manor? I can't ask if you like the nature game yet, because I haven't released that video. I don't know, I'm just trying to gauge interest to see what I should do. But alright, that is it. You can check me out on Twitter also, which I don't post on that often, but if you want to see some of my random thoughts, it's on there. My Facebook page, again, I only post a link on Facebook like once every 2 months, it seems, but if I start a new series, sometimes I'll post the first episode on Facebook, like sometimes up to a week before it appears on YouTube as like a special preview. And I should probably end up using, I should really use that site more than I do, but I don't, and I'm probably not going to. Anyway, I'm Crossknights, just a little update. So, you know, crap ton of links in the description if you want to check out the things I've been talking about, including our if you want to play our worlds that we played in Terraria, you can do that. You can explore our actual worlds and see my poor blown up clown house and my cactus house and other things like that. Okay, later.